A deal that we got done during the pandemic was a lease transaction with Zayo. And Zayo is an international multi-billion-dollar telecommunications company, and they renewed a lease that is almost 15,000 square feet for 15 years. They've been in the same building for 20 years, and they needed to make a continued commitment to that building. And that was key to their business, as well as the landlord's business, because they were one of two large tenants in this building. So we were able to keep this deal together by working not just with the tenant, but also working closely with the landlord. It took weeks and weeks to get something done during COVID of that size, and keeping that length really, I think, was a great success on our part.
During the pandemic, one deal that we were able to close successfully was an investment sale representing the buyer. Our buyer client had sold a property in Santa Monica that he had owned for decades, and was in an exchange, and he had interest in investing up in Oregon. So we worked with him starting well before the pandemic, but his exchange was finally triggered in April. And that's when the clock started ticking, and we were able to identify quite a few investment properties and finally narrowed it down to a few and started making offers on those and negotiating. This was a pure investment property, so we were looking at cap rates, and there was about a month of back and forth between the buyer, our client, and the seller, talking about what the cap rate for this property should be. And ultimately, I think we were able to use the pandemic to our advantage and wore the seller down, and got a cap rate that we have not seen for this type of asset before in the marketplace. So that was a big success for our client. He was able to recognize that and got a significant discount on the property at close.